Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he gives his beloved sleep. Psalm 127, verses 1 and 2. Imagine spending years building an expensive home with the finest materials and craftsmanship. It is a work of art, and the project is almost complete. As the day arrives to move in, a building inspector arrives and hands you a notice that condemns your beautiful home because it fails to meet code. Many Christian workplace believers who invest years in their businesses will one day stand before the Lord and realize they have been building the house, not the Lord. God is very picky about motives behind our actions. Before we act in any setting, we must always ask ourselves, why? Why are we doing what we are doing? Is God calling us to this task? Or can it be that our real motive is purely financial, or a desire for more control, or a quest for even more prestige? Now, if anyone builds on this foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, straw, each one's work will become clear, for the day will declare it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test each one's work of what sort it is. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 12 and 13. David learns this principle by the end of his life. Throughout his life, he learns that God always tests him to find out what is in his heart and to determine the motive behind his actions. David instructs his son, "As for you, my son Solomon, know the God of your father, and serve him with a loyal heart and with a willing mind. For the Lord searches all hearts and understands all the intent of the thoughts. If you seek him, he will be found by you. But if you forsake him, he will cast you off forever." 1 Chronicles chapter 28, verse 9. What about you today? Are you building your life on the proper foundation, the foundation of Jesus Christ, the only begotten Son of God? If not, no matter how successful you may feel, your building will ultimately fail to meet code. So why not begin today to be sure your life is being built upon Jesus and upon his teachings? This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
We lift our voices, we lift our hands, we lift our lives up to you, we are an offering. Lord, use our voices, Lord, use our hands.